Comandante Alfonso Cano, la lucha es larga pero triunfaremos.
Hello, I'm going to talk about the Colombian armed conflict and the political speech in the music of the Farc. So in this video I'm going to analyze some songs of the guerrilla of the Farc from different genres like vallenato, salsa and protest music, and his political impact into the Colombian society. And it's important to be clear that it's not a political apology or something like a pamphlet. First, it's important to put the context about the insurgent army. So the Farc is a guerrilla group that starts in 1964 for many reasons, like conflicts over land and agrarian reform, conflicts with the government of Guillermo León Valencia, grandfather of Paloma Valencia, and the violence heredity from the liberal guerrillas in Tolima. With the course of the time, they come to be the biggest and influential communist guerrilla in the country and even in America Latina, but also the most violent. And in a moment that the armed conflict gave us a terrible image like a country with army, police, guerrillas, narcotraffic and paramilitaries, the guerrilla of the Farc needed a better image with the Colombian society. So for the influence of the music of Cuban Revolution in the 60s and the cultural impact of the music in all communities of this country, they opt for create songs of all genres to reach different people, like the next songs that I'm going to put you in this moment. So the first and the second song are from the same musical group, Los Compañeros de las Farc, a musical group that made a lot of musical genres, like this interpretation of the classic Colombian song, La Guaneña.
Con las Farc, la guaneña se fue a pelear. Con las Farc, la guaneña se fue a pelear. Trepando la cordillera en la ofensiva popular. Trepando la cordillera en la ofensiva popular.
Or salsa, like another this song.
De la altura para Muna vienen arengas profusas, ráfagas de semifusas, por entre nubes y bruma, de relevante la luna, una escuadra de luceros, escolta a los guerrilleros.
The second group is Jaime Nevado and Horizonte Fariano, that had songs more that protestant music and rap with a little bit of gender approach. I say a little bit because this guerrilla had a lot of cases of gender violence.
De tanto divagar por entre nubes densas que opacan los sentidos.
The third group that I'm going to show you is La Cubierta, one of the most popular for their songs in tribute to ex-commander Jacobo Arenas.
Hay en el suroccidente de Colombia, madre mía, el ejército venía sacando y matando gente. El ejército venía sacando y matando gente, pero surgió de repente una muchachata buena, era la Jacobo Arenas, diciendo pueblo presente.
And the last one, the most important, Julián Conrado. His music is the most important from this guerrilla group and one of the most important protest music in the world, protest songs. His music could arrive to many people that don't like this group, and his poetic vallenatos could take to him to be the current mayor of Turbaco Bolívar the last year, with a high popularity among that community.
Bueno, esta es una canción que hice cuando me vine de mi pueblo para la guerrilla. Y la canción se llama así, De mi pueblo para la guerrilla. A mis amigos del pueblo que me conocieron siendo parrandero, hacerles saber yo quiero el por qué no he vuelto a parrandear. Me fui a la Sierra Nevada porque he decidido hacerme guerrillero.
And in conclusion, if you can hear the lyrics of this song, these have a little leftist discourse based on the class struggle, some basic sections of Marxism theory, and an orthodox discourse of the armed conflict. And obviously, the last groups aren't the only ones. There are many much. And thanks to the 2016 peace agreement with Juan Manuel Santos, we can have access to this music in YouTube or even in Spotify, and this music could play in favor to the Denfoot guerrilla to get a job in the state and in the musical factory.